Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had an awesome holiday weekend and a good 4th of July. Today we're doing an update on my Project 10 pan challenge and also pan that palette challenge. I took on these two challenges this year. If you guys missed my first videos that I made, I will link those below. You might want to go and check those out first before watching this update. So it has been quite a few months and I was planning on doing an update at least once a month, but I wanted to wait until I did some really good progress. So I'm happy to say there's some good progress. Let's talk about my pan that palette challenge. This is the palette that I chose to pan. My goal is really to hit pan on all of the colors if I can by the end of this year, so I'm trying to really hurry and use it up. This is the Urban Decay Ammo palette. I'm going to insert some pictures of when I first started. If I can find them, I'll try to insert them and kind of show you my progress. This is the palette right here. It does come with 10 shadows and I'm happy to say that, yay, I finally hit pan on 2 of the colors. So here's an up close of the palette. So I hit pan on Polyester Bride and Sin. I actually really like using Polyester Bride as a highlighter on the face and on, you know, like when you do like an eye look. And Sin has just been my favorite like lid color. It's such a pretty color. Let me try to swatch it. It's just a really pretty shimmery champagne color. It's just so pretty. I'm really close to hitting pan on Maui Wowie and Smog, so I'm really focusing on these 2 colors right here. The ones that I'm struggling with the most is Oil Slick and Last Call. So this like really off kind of soft black with tons of shimmer, which I don't like this one. It's just not my favorite. I never know what to do with it. It's really chunky, kind of, I don't know, the glitter kind of just throws me off. So it's hard to use it as an outer V color sometimes because of all that shimmer, and it does show. I want you guys to see the dip here. Hopefully you can see like Maui Wowie and Smog has a really deep little crevice, little dip there. I definitely am making progress. So that is my update on my pan that palette challenge. I promise I will do an update next month on this guy and hopefully I will make some more progress. All right, let's jump into my Project 10 pan. I have a whole stack of stuff right here. So I pulled up my list on my phone of all the products in my Project 10 pan. So I'm going to go in order of how it is in my last video. I have all the products listed down below and they'll be listed down below as well in this video. So number 1 product is the Balm Tinted Moisturizer in Lighter Than Light. So I have a little bit left. I'm really sad though, but there's a tiny bit left. I've been mixing this in with foundation as well to add more coverage, but I really love that. So almost done with that, I promise. All right, next product is the Time Balm Foundation in the same shade, Lighter Than Light. And I actually have hit pan on this, so I'm really proud of myself. I've been using this a lot. This is pretty old. It is past its expiration date, so I don't know if I'm going to continue using this or not. I'm just afraid of like breaking out. It's a very thick, very waxy, thick, creamy foundation. So I will keep you guys updated maybe in the next video update that I do on my Project 10 pan. Hopefully I'll make progress. If not, if I continue to break out, I will discontinue using it because it's just not worth putting my skin through hell. This is the Tarte Amazonia Clay 12 Hour Full Coverage Foundation. You guys know I mentioned this so much. I really love this foundation. It does has SPF 15. It is just about gone. Like, and I'm so surprised, like this thing has lasted forever. Oh, see, there is still quite a bit here at the bottom. So my goal is to really use this up and finish it because it is pretty old. All right, next up we have the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder in Cool. And you guys are gonna be so happy because I finished it completely. I fell in love with this powder and I was not expecting that. Completely hit pan. It's so awesome and so gratifying to see that pan, isn't it? I get what you guys, for those out there who are hardcore, like pan that palette, all these different challenges and goals and stuff. It's hard, but at the same time, it really is awesome when you see that pan. So this is going bye-bye. I've already opened a new one and started using it. All right, the next item, number 5, is actually the Milani Brow and Eye Highlighter in number 2. I mentioned this, I think in one of my last empties, I showed the product. I had to stop using it because it was causing a bad allergic reaction. I don't know what was going on, but I would use it as an eye base and my skin did not like it, so I discontinued using it, so I'm taking it out of my Project 10 pan. Alright, the number 6 item is the e.l.f. Mineral Lipsticks in Nicely Nude, Rosy Raisin, and Pouty Petal. Here is Pouty Petal. I've been reaching for this once in a while, but here is my progress. I'll try to insert a before and after picture, or at least a picture from when I first started. Hopefully I have made a little bit of progress. We shall see. The next one here is Rosy Raisin. So here is Rosy Raisin. And the last one here is Nicely Nude. This one I've been wearing a lot. I really like this one. It's just a nice sort of nude pink. Hopefully you guys can see the progress I've made on this one. This guy is just about finished. Alright, the next product here is the e.l.f. Pressed Mineral Eyeshadows. Now unfortunately these are discontinued, which is a real shame, but as I started using these more and more, they really are dry. And I don't know if it's because they are pretty old or maybe mine are starting to expire, but I'm trying really hard to use them up. I've got a whole row here, here, and here. Those are all the e.l.f. Mineral Shadows. I've actually been using this one right here, this beautiful buttery yellow, when I do like any bright look or I use any sort of yellow shadows. This one's called Sunshine. Not a dip yet in it, but I'm trying really hard to like use these up. So I have been making a little bit of progress lately, but pretty much they're staying the same. Alright, the last makeup item is my Tarte Gorgeous Getaways Limited Edition Holiday Palette Set. And I've been trying to use the blushes and the eyeshadows out of this. These are like my favorites. So I've been using this one a lot for a highlight shade. You see there's a nice little dip in that one. And this blush in Savvy is on my list as well. So here's just a look at all the little quads and the blushes. So Ambitious is the other one on my Project 10 pan list. I kind of included them all together. And this is the blush here. Haven't really reached for a whole lot, but it is a really pretty color. You probably can't tell any difference at all because again, these Tarte blushes are so hard to use up. Alright, so that was it for all of the makeup. Now, if you guys remember, I did include some perfumes that are not cruelty free that I've been trying to use up. So the first one I'm going to show you, which I'm so excited, I finished it completely. It's the Avril Lavigne Forbidden Rose, I think that's what it's called, perfume. I used it up completely. Look, there is nothing in here. It's completely empty. What I've been doing is actually marking as I go to like set those goals. So this is where I started on the bottle and I used that much of the perfume up. Now granted, this bottle shape is a little bit deceiving on how much product is actually in here, but overall I'm so glad that I finished this up. No, I'm not going to keep any of these bottles even though they are really pretty. I already marked them up and I really don't want to keep them. Alright, the next perfume here is the Britney Spears perfume. It's called Believe. So here's my progress on this perfume bottle. Hopefully you can see the top mark here. That's where I started. And then the one below it was about a month later. And then here, right there, of course you can see how much is already used up. So I've been making a lot of progress on this perfume. I'm trying to like hold it steady so you guys can see how much. When I'm done filming, I am going to mark off where I'm at right now today so that when I do an update, you guys can see my progress. So doing really good on this one. Alright, and last but definitely not least, this is my Juicy Couture La La perfume. Here's the top mark. That is where I started. That's about like a month or so ago. And then that's where I'm at. So as you can tell, I have used a lot of this perfume up already. So my little treat for myself, if I can finish these perfumes up completely, get them out of the way, I'm going to treat myself to a full-size cruelty-free and vegan perfume. Really quickly, I wanted to throw these in here really fast. Now these are not part of my Project 10 pan, but I did want to share with you guys that I do have one other perfume that's not cruelty-free. This is the Adidas Original, I don't even know what it's called, but it's the original women's perfume. I really love this because it has a kind of a sentimental value to me. When I was 16, this was my very first perfume and it just made me feel kind of adult-like. Not that this was like a really expensive perfume back in the day. I don't know, it just reminds me of being a teenager. It's what I wore all the time when I was younger. this was my signature fragrance. So I'm trying really hard to find something that smells like this. Alright guys, so that was it. That was my Project 10 pan update and also my Pan That Palette challenge update. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. All my links are down below in the description box. Go follow me. I love talking to you guys. If you're new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. And I post new videos every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. I will see you all in the next video. Remember, smarter beauty is better beauty. Bye guys.